Hey guys, so this is my first live. I'm not going to be doing lives every week. I'm doing this as a react. My bad. I'm just doing this for the season finale of Life After Lockup. I have been doing regular reviews for my podcast and I've been uploading that to Anchor, but I have not been uploading them the reviews to YouTube. So I'll be going through and uploading all those recent podcasts as videos and putting them on YouTube. But I wanted to do this, since it's the season finale. And yeah, so I changed my name as well. I had it as Opinionated Mac before, but I realized that was too long. So it's just going to be Mac Review, short and sweet. I realize this is late, but I wanted to do it today and not wait till tomorrow. And I did a lot of things today, and I just watched the show actually and took my notes. I didn't get to see it on Friday because I usually watch it on YouTube. I don't have cable and I don't have any of the streaming services that I think might have Life After Lockup, although I don't know that any of them do. So I usually watch it on YouTube and rely on somebody uploading the live of it, and nobody did it. And I was so disappointed because I wanted to live tweet and I couldn't. And I was looking at all the jokes and everything on Twitter, and it was so funny. And I was really disappointed that I couldn't participate. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it, and I'm gonna start it with Angela and Tony. So they are getting married. It is the day of their wedding. She goes to his hotel room to apologize to him for getting mad that he went to a strip club. Yeah, so she apologizes to him. She's hugging him through. He's hiding under the covers in his bedroom, his hotel bedroom, and she's hugging him and kissing him through the covers, through the sheets. It's ridiculous. So anyway, she says she apologizes to him. She tells him, "Oh, I felt overwhelmed and stressed out about the wedding. I just want everything to go well." Okay. When he went and hid under the sheets, I fully expected, and when he went to hide under the sheets, and then she left. I fully expected a female to pop out from under the bed, from the closet, from behind the head. Like I fully expected a woman to pop out. So, and if she did, I don't know how the cameras missed that. He said he didn't cheat on her, so whatever. And he also said she'll forgive him for anything, which it seems like that's true. So then we see Angela getting her makeup done, getting her hair done, and her sister and her friend, I forgot the friend's name, but her sister Donna and the friend come, and the friend is like, "So did he, give any hookers his hotel room key?" and, and Donna Faye at first is chill, but then she starts going. I mean, she really isn't chill. She has no chill, but she starts going in, and she's just like, "Are you still gonna go through with this? It's not too late." And Angela's like, "Yes, it's too late." And she's like, "No, it's not. You could cancel this right now." And Angela's like, "Nah, maybe he'll grow up." And I'm just like, "Grow up? He's a grown man. What do you mean?" So, anyways, Donna Faye is just like, the same thing is gonna happen. He's playing you. You're gonna get hurt. And so the friend is just staying quiet. And I think that I understand why Donna Faye is saying to her, "Hey, the same thing is gonna happen again." And I think it's good that she's trying to have Angela's back. Like she's trying to be real with her and help her. Can you guys looking at myself, and I hope that it's clear you can see me. I don't know if my light is too bright. I don't have like a ring light or anything right now because I wasn't even planning to put my face on YouTube, but I wanted to do this live. So, anyways, so I understand why Donna Faye is saying this and trying to be being real with Angela. That's her sister. She's trying to look out for her. But at the same time, I feel like it's the day of, at this point, if you're not going to be supportive, don't say anything, like I feel like she should have been like the friend and just stayed quiet. And I understand, like, it's not easy to not say anything when you see someone you care about doing something stupid, or especially marrying someone that you think they shouldn't be. And I've never been in that position where I don't support a marriage, like a friend or a family member, someone I care about is marrying somebody and I don't support it. So I can't, like, at the same time, I can't relate. But I just feel like on the day of, like, come on, if you can't say anything positive, just don't say anything at all. So then we see Angela in this limo with some guy. I'm like, who is that? That's her son. And I was like, what? I had to stop the video because I was like, she has a son, and the son had like tears in his eyes. And I don't know if, like, it's because he's so sad that his mother is making a dumb decision on national television. He feels embarrassed. We didn't get any sense of what he thinks of any of this. He didn't talk to the cameras. So we don't even know what he thinks of this. He did agree to walk her down the aisle. So, but I really wish that he probably didn't want to talk to the cameras or be involved. So then, and then wait, hold up. So I'm wondering, has he met Tony beforehand? Does he know anything about Tony? Hold on, I just realized my bathroom. So I'm like, has he met Tony? Does he know anything about Tony? Does he know about the cheating, about the prostitutes and all of this? I really wish we could have heard from him, but he probably definitely didn't want to talk to the producers or anything. So then she's walking down the aisle. Her son is walking her down the aisle, and Tony has this fake forced smile on his face. I don't know if it really was. I can't know his heart. Maybe it was genuine. I don't know. So it didn't look like it was. I will say that Angela did look pretty. She did look nice. Her hair, her makeup, her dress, she looked pretty. So then, and Angela, this chick really sat up there and said, F all you strippers, prostitutes, hoes, bees, he's my husband now. And I'm like, I busted out laughing because I just found it so funny that she's proud to be married to this dude. Like, do you think these females care? They were doing their jobs. They were getting paid. He was paying them. Like, so then, so then when they go to their reception, Tommy, who is clearly drunk, he's tipsy. He says, "Oh, I love you guys. I wish you the best." It's obvious when he talks to the producers that he's drunk and disappointed and sad, and he's saying he doesn't know what to do now. And I'm like, you need to let it go. You need to let it go. Like, he is entirely too old to still be pining after somebody who doesn't want him. Like, stop it. You are a grown man. You can find a woman who will appreciate you and like you for who you are. Angela's not that woman. Let it go. And Angela clearly doesn't. I don't know. She so. And then, so Angela's doing her confessional with the producers, and then she sees something on her phone, and then the producer is saying, "Hey, let's finish the interview, and then you can look at his text messages after," because she's looking at Tony's the text messages on his phone. She did that thing where she took out his SIM card and put it in her phone again, and she says she sees some messages with some, I don't know if it was prostitutes again or something. She calls him while taping, and she's like, "Oh, I saw the messages on your phone." And he's like, "Why'd you go through my effing phone?" He's cursing at her. She's cursing at him. And I don't know how real this is. I don't know how real it is, but I mean, it's not hard to believe that Tony was smashing women again. That's what he does, right? So then it says that she kicked him out, and that he's living in a hotel. And I wonder if he's still living in the hotel, because during the commercial we see this this clip of him talking about how he's in the house because of the coronavirus situation. And they had his name, and then underneath his name, they had Containment Expert, which I thought was really stupid and ridiculous. But so I'm like, he's talking about he has video games, he has social media, he has all this. So I'm like, he must be back in her house. I don't know. But yeah, so next, I want to talk about Megan, Michael, Cera, and Maria because this sickened me, and I don't want to wait till the end. I just want to talk about them. So Michael goes to visit Megan, and he pretty much tells her about Maria. He tells her he doesn't want to deal with her anymore. She's angry, she's irritated, she's upset. She's like, that's some, I was gonna say flaw. So he's saying Florida flaw. Did she say it was flaw? No, she said it was weak. But we would in Florida, some people would say that's flaw, and that he was wrong for leading her on, saying he loved her, he wanted to meet her family and all that, and I'm just like, Megan, you know who he is by now. You know who he was. You know what he was about. This dude ghosted you. So, and I'm not knocking her. We all made our mistakes. I've not dealt with a dude like Michael, but I've made some mistakes. So, but yeah, so they're done, and she was irritated, and that's it. And so he's talking about, can we be friends? And then she's like, no, because friends don't treat friends like that, So then we see Michael on South Beach with Maria. We all know he's living in Miami with her. They're sickening to watch. And Maria is just, yeah, anyways. So then they go to Cera, and Sarah's like, I'm finally accepting that she didn't say finally, but I'm adding finally, accepting that I'm a single mother. Yes, you're a single mother. Stop, you can't make Michael want to be a father. You can't make him want to spend time with his kids. You have to let it go. Just focus on getting the divorce and getting custody. But apparently they're still legally married, which I do not understand. So then we see that she took a pregnancy test. She doesn't confirm to us whether she's pregnant or not, which makes me think she's probably not. Because if she was pregnant, they definitely would have made her say that. The producers would have asked, are you pregnant? So I don't think she is. And then she said she learned the lesson from the things she's been through. And I hope she has. I really do. Do not pick men like this anymore. Do not lay down with men like this anymore and have babies. Stop it. Pick better. Build your self-esteem. Love yourself. Please, Cera. And then they were just showing Aviana and Rain, those adorable little girls. Aviana, I think, is going to be tall. She's looking tall. I don't know how old she is, but she looks tall. And she's like reading a book to her little sister and hugging her little sister. And they're so precious. I mean, I don't know if I feel bad for Cera, but I feel bad for the little girls that, Michael's their father. And I just hope that Cera does learn from this and is able to heal and love herself and realize she deserves better and find a man who can be a father figure to her children and have a healthy relationship with her, give her what she wants and needs. So yeah, that was them. Now let's just talk about Brittany and Marcelino real quick because nothing went on with them. Brittany, well, they did nothing negative, which is good. Brittany found out that her request to get the information about where her kids are so that she could possibly initiate contact with them, she found out that request was denied by a judge. She is clearly disappointed, understandably so, as she feels, frustrated because she's like, okay, yes, I've been a drug addict, but I'm out of prison. I've gone past my probation. I don't know if she was on probation actually. I think she was. And, she is a law-abiding citizen now. She is doing the best out of everybody on this show. Her and Lamar, they're doing the best. So she's, disappointed. And Marcelino, he's showing compassion and encouraging her and trying to just be supportive, and encourage her. And he's actually doing a good job. And he even says that, maybe the kids will be curious about you and start looking for you. So I was wondering why. Oh, but anyways, no, I'm sorry. So yeah, I I just want to say that I think Marcelino has been really supportive of her since we've been watching this season. I was really pleasantly surprised at how supportive he was, how positive he's been. He seems like he's a good husband, aside from not having a real job. He seems like a supportive husband, and they seem like they're doing well. Now, then they showed them having a gender reveal party. Now, before I realized it was a gender reveal party, I was asking myself, why are we seeing them again? And I don't know if they even needed to, but it's good that they did, because we needed to see something positive. And it was sweet. I thought she was having a girl. I don't know why I thought she was having a girl, but they are having a boy, and all their family and friends were there, and it was very sweet. And Marcelino said they ain't having no more babies, and I'm like, listen, you better go snip, because Brittany is very fertile. Okay, so if you're not gonna use condoms, snip, get that vasectomy. Okay, because I don't know that she needs to get a hysterectomy. He should get a vasectomy. But yeah, the gender reveal party was really cute and sweet. And they were just saying where they're going to go from here. And I didn't hear Marcelino say he's going to get a real job. I need him to do that. Brittany wants to finish school, which I think is good. I think that's going to help her to be able to get work, although she could still go get a job right now. And yeah, I am going to miss Gio. Oh my gosh, I think he's like, I'm having a baby brother. He is so cute, so precious. He is the star of this entire series, all seasons, and I'm gonna miss seeing him. He's the only person I'm going to miss seeing. I want to talk about Clint and Tracy real quick. I did not want to see them, and I fast forwarded through most of their scenes. So Tracy does agree to go to rehab, and Clint is driving her to rehab because, of course, since she got arrested in Texas, she has to go to the rehab facility in Texas, and he takes her there. Apparently, no, while they're driving there, he calls his mother, and I'm like, why are you calling your mother? But Alice, wishes Tracy the best and says she loves her, and I was like, weren't you just talking crap about Tracy to him and telling him to leave her? Anyways, so it's funny because he says, we're going to rehab. And then I'm like, are you going with her? Because we know now that he admitted that he was doing meth along with her, which, and who knows what other drugs. And I just think it was interesting that she was going to rehab and he wasn't. But then he said we. So anyways, it says that Tracy left the rehab facility after 24 hours, and then she returned and completed a 45-day rehab program. And it said that he picked her up after she finished the program. So now I don't know why they broke up. When I saw that she left the facility after 24 hours, I thought, okay, that's the reason they broke up. However, the fact that she continued it and then he picked her up showed that they were still together. So now we don't know why they broke up. And I wanted to know that. So anyways, that's them. I'm really glad I don't have to see them anymore. It was really it got really hard to watch them. Hold on, guys. Need to get my Yeah, it was really hard watching Tracy and Clint. They were just really sad and negative, and I'm glad we don't have to see them anymore. I'm glad I don't have to see them anymore. So that's them. Now I'm going to want to talk about Andrea and Lamar, and then Lacey and Shane, and and John, since that was a hot ghetto mess. Andrea and Lamar come home. I don't know where they were because the last time we saw them, it was broad daylight. So I don't know where they went. But anyways, I guess it doesn't matter. So they come home, they tell the kids that they're going to vote about where they're going to live. And Nyla says, she thinks it's not wise for them to be, not wise, but that it's immature for them to kind of push it off on the kids to decide. And I agree with her. I think Nyla's right. Nyla, these kids are so much more. I don't know. It's weird because Andrea raised them right. So she did a good job. But like, why do they make such better? Like, why do they seem so much smarter than her? Like, even though she's the one who, I don't know. Anyways, so Andrea's really excited. She apologized to them for all the fighting, which I thought was good. She's really excited because she thinks that they're all going to want to stay in Utah, which I thought as well. But, I just want to say, I don't understand why Nyla wears weave. I don't get it. She is what, 14 years old, 15 years old? I was not wearing weave at 15. I might have had braids in or twists. Or my natural hair out. Well, not natural, I was relaxed, but my relaxed hair out. Like, I don't understand. And I didn't really know. I don't recall knowing many girls, if any, that were wearing weave in high school. So I just don't understand. But anyways, so they end up voting, and the kids, okay, Nyla says she would rather live in LA because with her dancing, I did remember she's a dancer. If anyone doesn't remember, Andrea was on Dance Moms, I believe, that show with her. And she also has had the little girl on television. So Andrea used to be an actress as well. So that's why a lot of times I'm like, she's putting on, like, she likes to be in front of the camera and she's trying to get her girls to be in entertainment as well, which makes me wonder why she doesn't want to be in LA. And maybe she is fronting. Maybe she really does want to live there, because if you want your kids to be on TV, like, why would you not want to be in LA? But anyway, so Nyla says she would like to be in LA as she felt comfortable with school and everything. And I was surprised because I thought all of them would want to stay in Utah, but then I was thinking, okay, when Nyla and Tennyson and the little girl went to LA, that was probably the first time they were around other Black kids, the first time they were around other Hispanic kids, other Asian, like, in diversity. And they probably were like, oh my gosh, this is great. Other Black kids, like, So now Tennyson is saying he's torn because he feels like Utah is safer, and he he's concerned about himself and how his sisters are interacted with. And I was like, what are you talking about? And I thought about it and I was like, is he talking about male attention? Is that it? But like, I don't know if that's what he meant, but I just think it was funny because Andrea kept, I'm sorry. So they voted and it was 3 LA, 2 Utah. So Andrea is disappointed. And she's like, well, to the ghetto we go. And she starts fake crying about how she's so concerned about them getting shot, all the drive-by shootings and all this crap. And I'm like, okay, so your only option is to live in the hood? Like, there's nowhere else in the vast region of Southern California where y'all can live? That's your only option. And why is California the only option? Why can't y'all live in Colorado? Denver would be a great option for all of them, because Denver also probably has Mormons. I mean, Mormons are everywhere. I mean, everywhere I've lived, there's been not everywhere, but I used to live like 5 minutes from a Latter-day Saints church. I live 5 minutes from one right now. Like, you can't avoid those people. They're everywhere. So, like, and then there's Black people in Denver. There's probably a hip hop scene in Denver. Like, it would satisfy both sides. Like, why not Denver? Why not somewhere else in California? Like, they have to live in the ghetto? They have to live in the hood? Like, I don't understand. So she's fake crying. The little girl, Priscilla, is happy. I think she voted for LA as well. And so Yeah, Tennyson is a little like torn, but he accepts it and he's cool with it. Andrea said something that made me want to slap her and that I was so confused about. She was like, "Oh, I'm concerned about my African American son getting pulled over." And I'm like, okay, does Andrea think we're stupid? So you're telling me that was BS. You're telling me you're concerned about your son getting pulled over in California, but you're not concerned about your black son getting pulled over in Lily White, Utah? What are you talking about? Now, I'm not, first of all, getting pulled over as a black person is possible anywhere in America. Okay. Other than like, places where most of the police officers are black, like most of the community is black, and it's like middle class black communities like Prince George's County, Maryland, and some other parts of Maryland, and like DeSoto, Texas, the suburbs of Atlanta, places where, there's like black people are the police officers and it's a black suburban community. But otherwise, that can happen anywhere. Okay. But I think it's even more likely to happen in Utah, where there's almost no black people. Like, what? That annoyed me so much. It was so ignorant. Like, anyways, anyways. So then she proceeds to say that she's going to try it for a year and see. And I'm like, what are you? And she says she wants to get pregnant in that year. And I'm like, I'm very glad I don't have to see Andrea anymore. I am not going to miss her. But I will say at the end, then, she's like getting Lamar all worked up and excited because they're going to do the nasty. And then she's like, okay, you need to take this test because we need to see your sperm count is. And I'm just like, I busted out laughing because I'm like, this woman sat up here, got this man all excited and hot and bothered, and then stopped and pulled out a sperm count test. Like, she killed that moment. She straight up killed it. It was hilarious. I'm like, why would you do him like that? You gonna get him all worked up and excited and then kill the moment. But yeah, but even afterward, he was still excited. He was glad. And in spite of the fact that Andrea is annoying, in spite of her being annoying, like, every time when they do smile and laugh together, like, it's cute. Like, you can't help but smile because you can see that they really love each other and that they really are attracted to each other. And it makes you smile. I couldn't help but smile and laugh when I saw him at the end and she was laughing. And, I think they're definitely going to stay together. They're going to be okay. So last and completely least, Lacey, John, and Shane. Oh my gosh. So this hot ghetto mess. Listen, the trailer park. So John walks up in the house and says to Shane, "Daddy's home. Get out of here." This man said, Dad, Big Daddy's here, so you gotta leave, boy. And I busted out laughing because that sounded so corny. I was like, John, you couldn't come up with something better than that. I mean, really? I mean, the producers could have told him something better than that. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all could have been like, y'all could have done better. That was so corny. I was like, John, you just, anyways. So then Shane is like, wow, really? I can't believe this. And I'm like, really, Shane? Like, you're surprised? like you can't be surprised, right? Like, you remember that Lacey lied to you, that she was she was engaged to John when she got with you. She cheated on John with you. And then after she told you, you chose to stay with her. And then you were there when she completely disrespected John, tried him on national television to get, like, what are you talking about? This is the same thing that we saw last season on season 3, except with y'all reversed. Like, this exact same thing happened already. Like, you were there. So I couldn't believe Shane was so shocked. Shane looked genuinely shocked. And I was like, is he really surprised? I mean, Lacey shows you exactly who she was. Okay. But anyways, So yeah, so John is just like, you gotta leave, boy. You gotta leave, homeboy. You gotta leave, dog. Like, wait, why are you talking like this? Anyways, um, I'm just sitting here thinking like Lacey's really ready to risk it all. Like she's ready to risk it all. Like she got these two ex-cons about to fight in her house. I'm like, girl, these men are criminals. Shane put somebody's eye out. Okay. Like she is, I'm like, she said, it's like she didn't even understand what was really going on, like how dangerous that situation really was. But I started cracking up when those two dudes came out. They were like production security. Security. I felt like I had to pause the video because I was dying, because it looks like Sharp Entertainment was like, okay, we need to have security now, because after what happened with Marcelino, after what happened with Marcelino and Tito last season, they were like, we are not risking this again. Okay. So they really had security. I was like, why though? Like, this show is so messy and trashy. They didn't want the police to get involved for real. Like, they didn't want that. So that was funny. And those security guards are kind of good looking though. But anyways, so Shane was saying, he doesn't know where he's gonna go, or he's gonna probably get a hotel, and he's like, the kids like me, and we saw that the kids did. We know he's not making that up, and that the kids are gonna be disappointed. And I'm like, yeah, they probably will be. But Lacey clearly doesn't care about that. She hasn't even mentioned that. She doesn't seem to care how that's gonna affect those kids. My question is she gonna move John into the house just immediately? Like, you're just gonna take one dude out and then bring another one in for your kids to be like, wait, who is this? So this was just really ghetto and classless. Like, Lacey said that John is her soulmate, and Lacey and John are too old for this. They're really too old for this kind of mess. If they're gonna be together, I hope that they'll be together and just deal with their issues, that John will really get over his addiction and just stay together. Because they're too old for this. Like, you can't keep going in circles with somebody forever, especially in your 30s. Like, I'm not saying you don't still make mistakes in life, but you got to grow up sometime, So, I hope it works out, I guess. And I hope Shane learns his lesson. And I hope that John and Lacey don't just keep going in the same circles, that Lacey gets mad at him again, or they break up and then she finds another dude. And then, the same old, like, anyway. So yeah, this season finale was okay. It wasn't like great. It wasn't terrible, but like it wasn't like as eventful as the last season finales. The season finale of season 2 wasn't great. See, nothing's gonna top the season finale of, not season 2, season 3. Nothing's gonna top the season finale of season 2 where Cera and Megan confronted each other. Like, nothing's gonna top that. Like, this scene with Shane and John was, it was entertaining. It was okay, but it wasn't better than when Megan and Cera spoke. That was the best. I don't think there's anything in this series that's gonna top that. But it was good. There is a new season that's coming out this summer. I want to say I'm excited, but I'm not, because last year I was excited, and that season 3 was straight trash. I did not like it. It was not very enjoyable. They gave us Lacey and John and Shane, and so hopefully it's better. Hopefully it looks like Lamondre might be coming. I saw Florida State Prison, so I don't know if Lamondre and Andrea are coming back. I hope not, but they did break up, so I guess not. Maybe it's probably going to be somebody else. But yeah, it was a season finale. It was straight. It was straight. I hope you guys could see me. So yeah, thanks for even watching this. I am gonna upload my episodes from my podcast onto the channel. I've been keeping up with the podcasting because it's just easier. It's easier, but I'm gonna upload that stuff. The Black Lightning is over. 90 Day Fiance is on right now, so I'm gonna try to. I was reviewing it. I already started. I have a couple reviews on the podcast on Anchor, but I'm not feeling 90 Day right now. I didn't even Last week I saw some of it and I didn't see the rest, and I didn't even go back and try to watch it. Or I looked for it, but then I couldn't find it, and I wasn't even pressed. Like this, I'm really disappointed with the Yolanda and David thing. I'm like, yo, this is season 4 of 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. Why are y'all having two obvious catfishes? And the whole Yolanda thing, turned out she already knew it was up. She just did it for because she has a book and to get her Instagram followers up. And I'm like, y'all, this is really basic of y'all. Like, this is something you do in season 1 when your show is just coming out. Like, I'm gonna need them to find a new casting director because. And then to do Jeffrey and that girl, Varia, I was about to say Daria. Listen, I mean, the only people that are interesting right now are Uzman and Lisa and Ed and Rosemarie. Everybody else is like, I'm tired of seeing Darcy and Tom. Stop. Just the season is, I don't know. I'm gonna try to watch it tomorrow and do a review because that's my only show really right now. Now that Black Lightning, the season finale happened, and we're not getting Love After Lockup again until the summer. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Try to stay safe right now. Wash your hands. Okay. Try to stay away from crowds and be careful with this coronavirus situation. I hope Freckles feels better. If you don't know her, there's a YouTube channel, Freckles a Therapist. She's not feeling well. I really hope she doesn't have the virus. I hope she feels better. So thanks for watching. Bye.